School Memes by Vazkol. I highly suggest checking this guy's channel out. This guy's pretty funny channel.
When I turn 100 years old, I will be tired of everything and everyone. Maybe I'm 100, the perfect...
I think a lot of people in my generation are 100 because we're just tired of everyone and everything.
High school chemistry teacher doesn't exist. The Bible verse that got me through high school. Lunch, 11:35. We always had lunch at 1. Food that's good, food that's healthy. American school lunches. You will graduate, you will get that degree.
Yeah, I will say American school lunches are notoriously horrible for you. Because, you know, the school system doesn't care about the health of the children. They take care of it all. Hell, I'd go as far as to say as a lot of them don't even really care about actually educating the kids.
Degree. You will get the hell out of that school. Thanks, human. My future looks bright. After high school, I will die. Thinking about that time I drew Dr. Phil for my art final in high school and got a C. Art project for school. Ignore this. 143,000 people. No, I don't think I will. From 6th to 12th grade, I wore the same shirt in every photo. My parents weren't fans. I thought it was pretty hilarious.
That's thinking ahead. That's awesome.
School bans parents from literally throwing children over 6-foot fence when they're running late. See you after school. Thanks, Mom. What do you guys miss about being in elementary school when you'd have a doctor's...
You know, I never really understood. I don't know if Japan actually does it, but I don't understand why schools would do that. Like, you close the gate, and if the person's late, you don't let them in. What the hell?
appointment and would come back to school flexing some McDonald's. My prom was last week. We all dressed up fancy. This one kid from my school, however, thinking about girls who were absolute demons in high school. Getting a degree in nursing makes me so nervous. Can I please get a new nurse? Me training my nephew for his first day of school. How to flip someone off with 3 middle fingers. Tall kid going to the school urinals be like, press circle to crouch.
It bugs me how he says urinals. Urinal.
When the teacher cracks a joke, but the grades are already looking good. I'm not laughing at all, unless I like you. What was/is your favorite PS3 game?
Infamous. The Infamous 1 and 2 were my favorite PS3 games. I wish they would port them over to PC.
I used to draw this guy's foot in elementary school. Today was ranch day at their high school. In your bed, it's 6 a.m. and you close your eyes for 5 minutes. It's 7:45. At school, it's 1:30. You close your eyes for 5 minutes. It's 1:31. School haircuts. Imagine asking to use the bathroom and then coming back with a haircut. Our high school covers the expiration date with Sharpie. Your high school sells Doritos. Age 16. I have been diagnosed with depression. Age 17. I graduated from high school. I'm cured of depression. Coincidence? I think not. We made the slowest brand new PC. School computers? Oh, I don't think so. School supplies? It's shop.
God, I hated how slow fucking school computers were, and they did not care to upgrade them at all.
Collapse. I told my gym teacher that gyat means go you athletic teens, and he yelled it at 2 girls while doing squats. If I were a 400-year-old immortal vampire, I would simply not enroll in a local high school. Yeah, I don't think I'd be going out of my way to go to high school, let alone speak to children. Society. Guys brave enough to take a poop in school bathrooms. Maybe 2 times in my entire life.
I did that all the time. Hell, I took my fucking time in those bathrooms.
When I really couldn't hold it. School is not bad, because learning is good. The way they teach you is horrible. A school lunch.
I don't understand why people are so afraid of taking a shit in school. I honestly don't. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's not even good, but the plate. When you accidentally make eye contact with the teacher. I'm the next victim. Principal. Hello, your son ranked first in school. Sorry, wrong number. The first drone I saw flying in primary school. Boy, 13, is sent home from school for selling hand sanitizer for 50p a squirt. Among us in school shaking hands. Faking your tasks while trying to not look sus. Homie got caught on the hub. Meanwhile, my school blocked cool math games. I'm that kid you're friends with for the first few days of school before you meet an actual decent dad. Why are you putting yourself down like that? Me learning in school how using too much water is bad for the environment. Me taking 40-minute showers, but we can't wear hats. What the hell is going on?
What the fuck? Look, I understand people have their kinky stuff, but don't be doing this in fucking school. What the hell's wrong with you people? Have some common decency in public.
Going on at your school? Today at lunch in my high school, a junior proposed to his girlfriend of 4 weeks. Damn, talking about moving fast, bro. Top 10 weirdest kids at my school. 1.1 million people. Interesting. This is the bus private school kids take to get to school. I can't do online school anymore. In what month did Lisa hit the maximum taxable social security income? June. Correct answer, June with a capital J. Why did my daughter draw this at school? Go Biden is gay. Imagine skipping school for 1 day, and when you come back, you realize you missed Big Chungus Day. Ouch. Nobody. School bathrooms. Hungarian news channel was talking about schools reopening, and this kid flipped off the camera. They literally banned camo pants from my old school because people kept making invisible jokes, and one teacher had a mental breakdown and decided to quit because of them. The student wears his It's Tuesday shirt to school every Wednesday in order to thoroughly confuse the rest of the school. This dude, low-key, the god of mischief, take what you need station for my high school students. I like these new teachers, they're more considerate. Go ahead, go to school. Who's going to the baby?
The baby sussy among. Please tell me that's an actual school.
Sasiamoga school. My school took away the soap dispenser because of internet vandalism challenges. High school lunch photo shared by New York dad has parents.
You know, that wouldn't be surprising to me if that was the actual school lunch. I'd be very concerned as a parent.
Concerned. Kids in public school, you gonna eat your cornbread? I hate high school. All the older kids at my school make me do the Fortnite dance and they shout, "Go white boy, go." Well, did you go white boy? No one, Barbie. Quick reminder that I'm in med school and law school, also astronaut school and basketball school. Don't talk to me about stress. A patient cured is a customer lost. First day at med school.
Oh. You know, I kind of believe that the medical system, the health system, doesn't actually want to cure people. They want to keep them just healthy enough to really get sick again and come back. Because I honestly don't think they actually care about curing their patients, which is sad.
Me teaching myself from a $100 textbook after paying a school $10K to teach it to me. Why would they draw this in a bathroom? I'ma take that ass. High school really had me sweating balls in gym, then sent me straight to math or history. What the hell? How do I do taxes? Here's a recorder. What's a credit score? Just put it in your mouth and blow like this. How do I choose the right healthcare plan? Hot cross buns. High school student discovers new.
Yeah, you know, schools should be teaching actual shit. I mean, I understand math and history because those are important to learn. Math, because that's basically everywhere in life. You need to know how to do math. History, so we can learn from the past, even though the fucking people don't like to, learn from the past. An English class, because it teaches you how to fucking speak like a proper goddamn adult. And it teaches you grammar and everything, even though people don't seem to fucking use it. But other than that, they should be, learn mortgages, taxes, how to use money, how to put together a resume, housing, actual life stuff. That's what schools need to teach.
New planet with 2 suns 3 days into NASA internship. At some point, we all skipped school to do the deed. Me, who has never done the deed, but has definitely skipped school before. Middle school versus high school. School really got us eating this at 10:30 a.m. School was mad.
Wait, what the fuck was that?
School versus high school. School really got.
Please tell me that's not an actual burger. Oh, that's just not right.
Got us eating this at 10:30 a.m. School was mad weird for making us drink milk with a hamburger. This school has no chill. Non-graduating seniors.
Excuse me, I've drinking milk with hamburgers before. It's better with pop, but I'm drinking it with milk before.
I need a teacher like this. Yes, he did. If for any reason my answers aren't sufficient, I hope Perry the Platypus will convince you otherwise. Online school, I can just cheat on everything. Sorry, that's not correct. Correct answer, 15.826. Your answer, 15.83. My entire experience in high school. This can't be the same brain I was using to read 750-page novels in 3 days during middle school. Holy, I submitted the wrong file to my schoolwork. I submitted the picture of the cat. Many high school cafeterias in Europe serve alcohol to students who choose to drink. I remember in middle school my phone was dry. No girls would text me. They still don't text me and my phone is still dry. I just remember it happening in middle school too. I'm so glad our parents didn't have Ring cameras when we were in high school. Gacha can't be this intriguing, bro. How's school been going? A senator that's half horse, half senator. I'm not sending you any more X and Y after betraying the alphabet to join numbers. 0 and O are just twins that are on the different sides of the war. Bro, just spoiled maths for me. The twist with N was crazy. Me, making sure my parking is 101%. Because someone at my school just started a can't park page. Military recruiters, when they see a high school student with a 1.4 GPA. Law student etches thousands of words onto pens in order to cheat on exam. The student who spent years on this cheat now. School superintendent charged with fraud for using own insurance to help ill student. Free her. School gives me depressions, anxiety, panic, a lot of stuff. Adults, did you mean video games? I receive 12 years of your life. You receive mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. What a great deal. This was a form of currency in middle school. Just bring them in and you'll make friends. If anyone wants to know how online school is going, here it is. Pick a number between 1 and 10. 4. Correct answer, purple. Nobody.
What?
School Wi-Fi routers. Where do TV shows get this idea that high school is a constant drama? Nothing even happened to me in high school. I'm now remembering that my school got a Slurpee machine and then had to get rid of it 2 weeks later. After someone poured toxic chemicals into it that they stole from the science lab in an attempt to poison the entire cheerleading squad. So like, maybe I was just boring. Where do TV shows get this idea that high school is an emotional drama? It's all chemical warfare and espionage. The sticker on the back of this school bus I saw today. Honk if a kid falls out. If school isn't a place to sleep, then home isn't a place to study. Teachers, listen here. High school seniors
Listen here, you
complaining
little
about no
shit.
graduation when millions of elementary school kids don't get
No. Hang on. This. Honestly, here's what I honestly think about the schools. Schools should never give homework. Because school is the time for learning. Being home is the time for spending time with family and being a kid. Kids should not be bringing schoolwork home and then wasting the rest of their day doing schoolwork. You need to let kids go home and be kids. School is the time for learning and stuff. No school should be sending homework home. It should be sending work home with the kid. That's just, it's not right. You're depriving valuable time of the day for them to be a kid. It's just not right.
If school isn't a place to sleep, then home isn't a place to study. Teachers, listen here. High school seniors complaining about no graduation when millions of elementary school kids don't get to have a field day. Never forget your roots. Elementary school, pee-pee. Lol. Middle school, screw you, we aren't little kids anymore. Start acting your age. We're 13, now we aren't immature like that. High school, lol. Drama kid this and band kid that. Where's the love for us kids that did absolutely nothing in high school? Show them how quickly someone in the going home club can leave school. Working from home when your children's school gets cancelled. Bro, kids of all species are annoying as hell. How 8-year-old me felt trying to write with that pen that had a massive unicorn on the end. School is not a place for smart people. No, you're just stupid. School is not a place for smart people. Teacher leaves during test. Elementary school, silence. Middle school, whispers. High school, what the hell is the answer to number 3?
Oh, high school. You know, before I went back to college, I used to say that I kind of miss school. After going to college and graduating after 2 years of college, I no longer miss school anymore. It made me remember why I hate school. I don't like school. I don't ever want to go back.
I'm gonna sneeze. Whoa. Oh, whoa. I was watching High School Musical yesterday and watched Troy Bolton eat a delicious lunch of just white bread. Cannibalism. Why didn't I think of this in high school? Because it would be so suspicious when it's just exam time and you have a plaster on. When I was in school, the first to finish the test. He knows everything. At college, the first to finish the test. He knows nothing. How the school expects me to act while getting assaulted. My mother gone beat my little brother's butt. She paid $50 for his school.
Yeah, you know, I find it really funny that the person who gets bullied is the one that gets in trouble. And the bully doesn't get in trouble. Like, what the fuck?
Pictures, and this is what he does. Was at my kid's school for a costume parade. One dad misunderstood in the best way possible, asking about his home life. The school bully. Here, am I on mute? This is my primary school. My dog is here. Am I on mute? This is my dad's shoe. And here's my room. Bananas. Okay, everyone settle down. My chair fell over. Secondary school. Can anyone say good morning? Anyone? My school is better than yours. You have complimentary mouthwash. Friendly foul.
The hell is secondary school? What grades are those?
Mouth crew. The friends
I'm American. Give me it in American.
Oregon Elementary School before state police are called in. When you miss school and the school day be like this. I bet this is how the deans felt after taking away my snacks in high school. You've gained weight since high school. Oh, you mean when I was 16? Played 3 sports? Had so much free time to be active? Oh, right. Yeah, you're right, I did. Nice catch. When you purposely failed in a subject so that your hot teacher will call you in her cabin for extra class. My goals are beyond your understanding. Smoke breaks are just an evolved practice of 5 kids sharpening their pencils around the bin in primary school. Friend from high school who wants to reconnect, but it's a pyramid scheme. Freshman on the first day of school. 50 megaton nuke. A wooden desk. School kids in the 60s. When you're looking all fly for school and she's absent. You mean she's not here? Me at the beginning of every school year. I defeated you before and I can defeat you again. Me at the end of every school year. The missions, the nightmares, they're finally over. Did you guys use the pencil flesh or were you normal? I used this. And I also sat on one of these like...
I tried using one of these. I could not do it because it just made it feel so fucking weird to write shit.
Jelly things because I had really bad ADHD. How my friend sent her daughter to school today versus how she picked her up from school. People. How's engineering school going? Me. John Wick is the dark timeline where Ted went into military school. Adult me visiting my school. The PP art that I made in a desk years ago. You forgot to pick me up from school. Who is this? When your school has its priorities straight. No school, dear season break. Does high school teach students enough about taking care of their mental health? No. Dad, wake up. Go away. Dad, what? I went to school with a girl named Non-Stick Cooking Spray. What? We tried calling her Pam. Stop it. But it didn't stick. Fern Creek High School is teaching adulting classes. These students are learning how to change a tire and general car maintenance. Stuff like this needs to be taught in every high school in America. Meeting kids from a different class. Yeah. Meeting kids from a different school. It was on site. My new eraser. My eraser after one day of school. My younger sister who we left in a boarding school in Lagos. Explain yourself. I snuck out of school. Don't tell them. To the US? Ain't this the truth? People. I'm being bullied. School does nothing. People. I'm having trouble learning. Does nothing. My uniform is ever so slightly wrong. 60 detentions, 19 full days. We spent $75,000 to modernize our classroom with smart boards and HD TVs. The school bathrooms. They've been neglecting the school bathrooms. Online school is not real. Just turn off your Wi-Fi. School cools off for snow day. The next day when school doesn't cool off. How English teachers look at you when you say you don't want to analyze the same stupid poem for the quadrillionth time. Want a hug today after school? My heart is beating so fast right now. I can't believe I asked that. Best back to school picture I've ever taken. Should there be a maximum price limit for a full school uniform? If school uniform is mandatory, then school uniform should be free. High school teachers. Yeah, college isn't a joke. College professors. What would Professor Carlson's rap name be? 21 Allen. School bathrooms during the new TikTok challenge. Please help.
God, I remember when that one was going on. Like, I forget what the trend was called. I don't know why they call it a challenge. I don't know why people are calling them challenges. A challenge is supposed to be that's something, challenging. That's not easy to do. That's hard to do. That's a challenge. These things are trends. But the trend was they would basically steal an appliance, and people out of the school bathrooms would be stealing the stall doors, the sinks, the toilet seats. They'd just be stealing everything. And some of the shit I saw that they stole, I was like, how the fuck did you get that out of the school?
Part 1 of making concrete in class. Hello, femboy foxes are not tolerated for school guidelines on any circumstances. Please change your Zoom profile picture. Graze your knee, snapped your leg, cracked your head open, stick a wet paper towel on and see how you are at lunch. Finals week or my final week. Stay tuned. Oh hey, I recognize that guy from high school. How my school reacted to the lick trend. I see this every time I exit school. You're blessed. Wearing this to school tomorrow. Early 2000s grade school starter pack.
Oh god, hang on a second. I want to see that again. Oh god. I feel so old. The Capri Suns were the shit. Oh, and the Kool-Aid Burst. Oh, they were so good. I never cared about the sugar cookies. I just basically took the frosting off and ate that and left the rest of the cookie. The muffins, the frosting on the muffins was always like, it was too much. The pizzas were good though.
Starter pack. I'm in high school again. Virus sends college students home to parents and their rules. My parents took my phone and laptop away because I was sleeping too late. I am a college junior turning 21 in August. What we get taught in school versus what comes in on the exam. Who else did this when submitting classwork in school? I did this a few times, I won't lie. Not allowing kids to pee or eat when they need to during school was so messed up actually. White art school kids when they see poverty. Adulthood, what school gives you to prepare. POV, you get the sudden urge to tour the entire school after asking to use the bathroom. Mountain lion found inside California high school classroom. Authorities say, screens for kids when they go back to school. Some kids are gonna be thinking they're visiting dad. You did not need to put the last part. Like if you've ever had these in your school.
I'm sorry, huh? They were making people pay for this stuff. There were actual vendors for this shit. That is so fucking dumb.
Ever had these in your school? School children shouldn't get lunch if they don't pay. Why are we charging kids to eat somewhere they're legally required to be in the first place? How it feels to crack your back on one of those school chairs. Bringing gum to school. Bullies, other people you don't know. How it feels to have family added on social media. Big brother is what, quite literally. Shakespeare predicted brain rot. Cat hath mewed. American school buses be like. High school teachers you could be real with. History, English, that were cops. Math teachers, gym teachers, also Spanish teachers. Every bad school has this specific bulldog as their mascot. Who else does this? I got one more minute, me, and then I oversleep, and then I think, damn, Netflix characters. I'm just an average 16-year-old high school student. Man, this driving school course is easy. Preschool depression. The day before you go back to school, and you feel like you have done nothing. Child, Dad, I need a pencil sharpener for school today. No, you don't, I got you. When you try to read the clock at school really quick. When you're at school and 3 people say hello to you on your way to class. How to handle fame. Who doesn't love back to school shopping? Will I choose a ballpoint or a felt tip? I was never too fussy because I lost all my stationery within a week. I'm not a player, I'm a gamer. Players get chicks, I get bullied at school. School counselors be like, this stays between us, then calls the cop. Well, what are you telling them, bro? Why are they calling the cops? You telling you killed someone? How my parents walked to school versus me in 2020. Classroom temperature versus computer lab temperature in school. Everyone running because the school is on fire. Me making sure all my exam papers are destroyed. I hate this school, bro. Someone stole a biology teacher's snake. That's his personal snake too. It's an animal. Putting the guy through stress and the animal through stress. Nasty. Sorry, SJWs, there are only 9 genders. F, male, female, fel male. High school visit on March 17th. Gender, international high school visit at Ho Chi Minh City March at March 19th. In Finland, charging fees for tuition is illegal, which means rich kids have to mix with normal kids, which means rich families had to make sure the school their kid went to was good, which meant the rich were prompted to invest in public schools. Finland, take a bow. Wouldn't they just send their kids abroad? Damn it. Damn this school. Expelment from from school. Dear parents, I would like to sincerely apologize for having to expel your son. It's just that he's very interruptive and is unwilling to learn. He continually says during the history class that none of this is as serious as the fourth great ninja war, and he constantly screams, Datebayo! I made friends for the first 2 weeks of trucking school, and enemies. Most intriguing sentence ever. I just thought you guys would appreciate this photo of some strawberries I bought. They were very red. Embarrassed son asks dad not to wave at him in front of school bus, then regrets it for the next 170 school days.
That's a win, dad. That dad has no L's.